Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is a speed build video for our Occult Legacy Challenge for Generation 3. So this is going to be Flora's new humble abode. Now I am currently building this particular build at Evergreen Harbour in the area of Port Promise, and that is because that's the rules for her particular generation. And this is actually the second time that I'm building in this slot. So this is the shipping view slot, and it is, I'm gonna say, at the very heart of Port Promise. And the first time that I built on this slot was, I think, 3 years ago, when I really attempted to rebuild Evergreen Harbour. And the shipping views was my first lot of build, or I guess my first build for that particular project ever, and I really enjoyed it. And this is my second time around, and I was just very inspired and motivated to build Flora's home as soon as I could, because I think I was just excited to play my Occult Legacy Challenge again, because you may have noticed that there is kind of like a pause in regards to the series, because obviously I've finished Generation 2 and I'm off to Generation 3 now. And I think with the expansion, no, not expansion, with the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack, with that coming out, it really motivated and inspired me in regards to Flora's storyline, and I knew that I really wanted to play with her already. So I just got really motivated to start off this build. And as you can see, it is a shipping container. And again, the first build that I did on this slot was also a shipping container inspired. So of course it's going to be another shipping container inspired for Flora, and there will be accents of green all around her home. And it's a very simple house, and maybe that's why it really didn't take me a long time to finish it, because it's not an up and down, like it's not a 2-story house. It's very like, the layout is very straightforward. So you come in and you're greeted by the living room, and I really wanted to use the build and buy stuff that came with, oh my gosh, I actually forgot the name of this particular expansion pack. Basically the expansion pack that came with the world of Evergreen Harbour. And yes, I really wanted to use that, and I tried very hard to not use any of the new build and buy that came with Enchanted by Nature, because I am wanting to use those build and buy when I obviously build a home in that world, if that makes sense. But I did ended up using a few of the things. So for example, I really liked all the household plants and the pots that came with it. So you will see that scattered along Flora's house, and I think I ended up using a wall decoration as well. Now I will explain this in my Let's Play for Flora, but my goal for her is for her to actually move to the new world that came with Enchanted by Nature, and I think it's Innis something. But yeah, so I really had fun I really had fun building this. And to be honest with you everyone, by the time that I'm recording this speed build, my voiceover for this speed build, I have actually already played with Flora in this lot, and so that's gonna be coming up straight after I schedule this particular speed build. But yeah, I just really like how it looks. It feels very cozy to me, and I think it really gives off somewhat of a very calm vibe. Like, it's a very calm space, and I do think that Flora is like that. I think she is way calmer than compared to her grandma Tabitha, and compared to her mom. Her mom is very ambitious. As you know, Astrid is an astronaut. Astrid is an astronaut, and she is also an alien, whereas Flora is going to be our plant sim. So this is the kitchen. It's a very long kitchen, but I actually really like this area because I gave Flora a glass roof, and especially when I'm playing it during gameplay, like the light just streaming through that roof, it's actually very pretty. I find it very pretty. But yeah, it's a long kitchen, but I actually didn't mind that. And it opens up, like I gave her a sliding door because I want that to open up towards her space. Now, if it's not obvious enough, Flora is a plant sim. She absolutely loves plants. She loves gardening. At the moment, she really must try and, be happy with where her house is at the moment, because there's not a lot of greenery around. And at the moment, she's gonna have to work in this particular space. Like, I've given her lots of planters, both on the floor and the vertical planters as well. But I think she is absolutely going to be excited and just really love the fact that she is going to be moving into a new world where she is going to be surrounded by a whole lot of greenery. But for the meantime, she's gonna be content in her little space right here. But yeah, I did end up, of course, using some of the things that came with the kits and stuff, which really came in handy. I didn't give her any coffee maker or anything like that because I actually don't see Flora as someone who loves coffee. I think she is more of a tea person. I was also trying to figure out whether she is going to be vegetarian as well, but maybe not so, because when I've been playing with her already, she would autonomously obviously have lunch or have dinner for herself, and she hasn't chosen any of the vegetarian dishes. But her setup of the kitchen is very simple. It's very simple. I obviously didn't show you when I furnished the bathroom, because it's just a bathroom. There's one bathroom in this house, and it's really just, it's kind of like an ensuite basically. And of course, you can see me decorating her bedroom. And to be honest, everyone, I think this is the part of her house that I struggled a little bit, because I actually didn't know how I wanted it set up or what kind of stuff I would put in her room. And again, I was like, okay, I think I would see her spending most of her time outside planting. So I kind of wanted just to give her space, like for her to just chill and relax, obviously, because it's her bedroom. So I ended up giving her a yoga mat and a meditation stool as well, because again, compared to Tabitha and her mom Astrid, I think she is more into wellness. And yes, I think she's gonna do the usual jogging around the area, but that's about it. I don't actually see her going into the gym to work out, maybe going to the gym to do yoga or just have a bit of meditation. So that's why I've given her that little bit of space. And I don't know whether you saw me actually moving the computer, like her desk, from the living room and into her bedroom, because I think this part of the room I struggled with, because I'm like, I don't know what I want to do in that particular space. And I thought, oh, you know what, I'll put it in her room, because so then that will really free up her living room / dining room. And I don't actually show it in this particular video, but I did end up giving her a mirror in her room. I think I forgot to put one in until I was playing with her, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I was actually planning to put a mirror in this space. So I did end up doing that, but I absolutely love it. It's very calm, and I think that's really the whole vibe that I was going for. And then now you can see me really furnishing the outside, and again, this is one of the area that I also struggled with. I think I didn't struggle with in regards to her gardening area. I think that one it just came rather easily for me in regards on how I want to furnish it. But I do you can see me like putting a roof line over there just so that she is still technically outside, but I wanted to give her the freedom of being able to plant whatever plant that she wants regardless of the season, because it's under the shade. I was wanting to give her a greenhouse, but I thought I will reserve that to when she is going to move to the new world. So I've given her lots of planters, lots of vertical planters, and I wanted to explore the pottery skill with Flora. I think it's just fitting, especially with the stuff that she absolutely loves doing, and that's gardening. So I actually do see her creating some pots, some vase for her flowers. And in saying that, I also obviously put in the flower arranging work table, that is also another skill that she actually needs to focus and to actually level up on. So I think having the pottery skill is just as essential as the other two skills that she needs to focus on. But I feel like I am nearing the end of this particular speed build. As usual, everyone, I do have some screenshots towards the end of this speed build, so please keep a lookout for those. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to showcase this to you all and to finally start playing with Flora. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all into the next one. See ya. Bye.